Hello and welcome to another video, and today, as you can see, we're on Motogp 19 once again, well, as per usual really. And we are finally here for Race Against Pole. I know I didn't bring it out on Saturday or Sunday. After that I apologise, but I was pretty busy over the weekend, and I know today was probably supposed to be a league race video. Well, the race sort of got postponed because of connection, well, not connection problems, people's games kept crashing. So I think it's postponed until next week now, so no league race video this week, so apologies for that. But we are here now at Assen as Fabio Quartararo once again, absolutely showing his fantastic pace here. And he got pole with a 32.017. So that's going to be pretty hard to get into. You have to try and get into the 131s, I think. Not going to be easy by any means, but we'll see. I think that's going to be within like the top 70 or something like that, probably, that kind of time. I think by judging looking at the leaderboard times. My first lap on the game, well actually I did one little quick lap earlier, just so I'd be a little bit warmed up. So it's pretty much my first, run. And it's my first time on the Patronus bike for a while, that's for sure. Although all the Yamahas are the same in this game, I believe. Oh. Well, Ray went to Ossenbrocken then. So probably not going to be exactly setting the timesheets alive on this, like into Strubben now. Apologies if I do sound a little bit off still. I'm still a little bit ill, but I'm pretty good now. So saw a couple of you saying get well soon as well, so thanks for that. There's only a little cold, so it's not too bad, but it just makes me sound quite awful on the video. Through Ruskin Hawk. I feel as though at Catalonia it was a bit more, I was just genuinely slow. So here, I think I can, if I push, I can probably do the lap. It's just, trying not to invalidate. That's the problem. So the esports guys, they're doing 28s around here. So I think I should be able to get into the 31s without too much problems, but you never know. Like my banker lap earlier was like in the 33s, so it wasn't very good. I feel like this is going to be even slower than that. Timish Kane probably going to be the hardest corner on the track for me to get consistently right. Wow, we actually did that pretty well, up towards the line. Wow, that was very close right off the bat there. 32.0, which is within the same tenth of what Quartararo managed to do. It's just a few hundredths slower, so we are going to go for another one. But to be honest, I was not expecting this to take 2 attempts. I was kind of banking on this taking a little bit longer. But I'm not going to complain. It means I've got better at the game, but which is bound to happen. I was sort of like what happened last year, if you remember. I took a lot of attempts on Catalonia, and then once I got on that, I could do it in 1 or 2. We're already 3 tenths under the lap time, so we can sort of just bring it home pretty easily. Although we know, oh, I'm validated, so yep, that's a bit of a rip. We'll have to go for that one again. So yeah, I'll record this video and then I'll probably go away and maybe record some career mode or something. Although I can see that not everyone's a massive fan of career mode, so do let me know what you want to see, because I kind of do need to finish career mode and I've started it, but it can take a bit more of a back seat depending on what you want to see. Obviously I've not done many mod stuff yet or challenges, and that's just because I like doing them. I just don't want to do all of them now at this point of the year and then not have any content for later on, sort of 2020 time and waiting for Motogp 20 to come out. I don't really want to be, out of ideas and no videos for you guys, so that's why I've not done any challenges or anything really up to this point. Perhaps I could do some more tame ones. Obviously, there's some that you all seem to pretty, like a lot, like the 110 rider challenge from the previous game, which will, that should be returning for this one. I'm not going to say anything about it because I think it's going to. Well, I've not actually tried to mod it. I mean, it could not work in this game, although I assume it will. It's going to be pretty epic though. Once if I can get it working, but I assume I should be able to. So if I can get that one working, you thought 110 riders were crazy. Oh, it's going to be intense. It's going to be intense. So going into the last section of the lap now. Sorry if you heard that. My phone just went off. For some reason I've left it on like my radiator, so it's gonna but I brake more, so out the last corner, and we've just been beaten to the line by our lap time because of our terrible run through the S's, so we've got to go for it again. So I'm sure we just threw away 4/10 of a second in that last sector, and that's an interesting predicament. Okay, we've got to go for another lap, so I kind of took that whole lap away, so we'll go for another one. It really does seem like a lot of time can be won or lost at this chicane, depending on how you take it. Like, that seems to be pretty ideal. But you just kind of want to take it where you don't have to slow down too much. We've had a beautiful, run compared to the other lap time, but we broke very early for turn 1. Can we carry the speed through? Yes, we should be able to. So yeah, I do have some plans for some more challenges, some more mods and things like that. I just don't want to, like I said, I don't want to run out of ideas. Maybe I'll make some season mods, but I have got a lot of league racing stuff coming up, which you all seem to pretty, enjoy a lot last year. The Motogp Italian Championship, of course, which I should be participating in again. Although I'm not sure when that starts off. I think it's been renamed as well. I think it's the Motogp World League now, something like that. But it's same people running it and things like that. Similar people should be in it, really. Obviously, I'll be in a medium league instead of open this time. So the competition, it was tough last year. It will be even tougher this year. Obviously, I've got Robo's Racing League going on at the same time as well. And I might be doing something else as well. I've actually dropped behind the time just because I was talking and not concentrating. Right, okay, let's try and gain... Well, we don't have to gain massive amount of time on the lap from last time. So I'm going to kind of push the throttle a little bit more in a couple of places where I was kind of scared to invalidate last time. Well, apparently I went pretty ballsy into that one last time. So I lifted a tiny bit. I think I'm going to fold the front here. Yeah, I invalidated. Well, I may as well carry on because it's where you respawn anyway. Okay, now I'm validated again. Okay, well that was pretty good because that was almost a corner cut, but not quite. So over the line we go. Go down towards turn 1. Into, yeah. This is probably the track of the hardest corner is to pronounce. The Dutch. Okay, yep. Let's reset this lap again. I'm still annoyed that this first lap is by far the best one. I think I can gain half a second over it in the lap and then it just gains it back in the last 2 sectors. Because somehow they were so good. I've invalidated again. I'm having to push turn 1 so much I'm invalidating. So into turn 1 we go. You can really tell that I'm, not good enough to do esports. Especially when I have to do it at the track that the challenge was at on a better bike and I can't even get close to the times, although I went really wide there. Oh, that was pretty big high side. Weird noise from me as well to go along with it, but I think it's sort of justified. Here we come out of Strubben now, down the straight. See, Fabio's having some massive problems with the bike shaking on the straight. Still yet to find out if that's a mechanical issue or not, although I assume it probably would be. A bit weird to, I mean, I suppose it could be the setup he had with the wind. No, it's a bit like Marco Mindry in World Superbikes. His bike shakes, no matter what bike is under the straight, it seems to shake quite a lot. So it must be like how he likes to have the bike, but it's going to seem odd. Oh, come wide to the bolt. We have to go for it again. I'm sure I said about 3 or 4 attempts ago that I would stop talking to make me concentrate more. But I'm just like, you know what? I'll just I'll carry on talking because it's a bit boring if I don't, to be honest. And I'll just try not to ride like an idiot, and then that might give us some lap time that way. That was a really idiotic thing to do though, because I felt like there wasn't enough lean angle and I lifted, which you probably shouldn't do exactly on a lap you're trying to go flat out on. Probably only half tenth in front. No, I'm nearly 2 tenths. Okay, apparently I'm a bit stupid. But I've done much better first sectors than that so far. That was not a good run to the Ruskin hook at all. Although I have managed to keep the position into Steckenval. Out of Steckenval we go. He got on the throttle earlier. He's passed us already into the bolt. You see, the sector 2 is fantastic on this lap. Sector 3 even is fantastic. Same with sector 4, but I don't know why it's so good. Maybe it's because I knew I'd bottled it already, so I was trying to make up the time. I don't know. I just managed to do a lap that I can't get near, That's invalid, apparently. I'm sure I didn't go off the track, although I probably did if I watched the footage back. Probably just clipped it with my rear tyre. I didn't feel any loss of grip, so it's usually how I sort of go off. Because there's grass on the left hand side, so Okay, yep, down we go into the last corner. Right, so we seem to be consistently better in terms of the run onto the straight is better. I'm not going so deep into turn 1, and I don't go so deep into turn 3 as well. Like, that's a good few tenths there every lap that I should be able to gain without fail. So it's like, why am I... See, I think there's something with the bike, it seems to like struggle to turn if I take that corner tighter, and I think that might be why the lap time is quite good. So we got 3 tenths nearly there, which is probably the best I've had over the time for quite a while, so... I actually gained time for once in sector 2. Oh, I thought I was going to validate then, I was scared. Got through the bolt, dodgy corner, through Mend and Veen. They decided to call it the momentum corner last year, I think. I probably made some comment about that last year if you go back to last year's race against Paul. I think that's what the BT Sport commentators started calling it. The name was hard to pronounce, something like that. No, I got a little wheelie. Ah, joking me. So I thought it was a good run. So I broke so early for the chicane and still went hot, which doesn't make any sense. Right, over the line we go now. To turn 1. Only a 10th in the first sector, not really good enough. Still only a 10th really, so this lap so far has been a bit subpar. Only like a 10th in the first and second sector there, despite all the mistakes made on the previous lap, although we are still leading. Nearly at the end of sector 3. Coming out the final chicane, up towards the line. Yes! 31.972. There we go. Yes, and a crash in celebration there. We finally beat the lap time instead of burnout as well. Can you not do one? Hang on. Actually, can you just not do a burnout on this game? I can't say this. There we go. I'm just an idiot, couldn't figure out how to do one. There we are then, pretty happy with that one. It took a long time. We literally only just beat the lap time as well, so it does show you that on this game, it's definitely much harder to beat the lap times than previously, but we did manage to beat Fabio's pole time in the end. It took many attempts. You can see we're on lap 11 here, and I'm sure I'll probably cut out some of the attempts in this video, because otherwise it'd be so long. And that's 11 like completed laps as well, so that's not just like 11 attempts. Like there were so many incomplete laps where I gave up because I did bad or invalidated or whatever. So let's head to the leaderboard and see where that puts us. Probably not high up, to be honest. So in the end then, looking at the leaderboards, we were only 143rd, which I suppose this is an esports track, so you expect to be a bit low down, but that is quite poor really. Obviously the lap wasn't great because I did the first lap, which I could beat for the longest time, which had mistakes I could point out really easily. and that other lap had the same mistakes pretty much. I just actually improved the OP sector. Well, I just did a really good sector 3 and then I managed to carry it for sector 4. Still nearly lost the time at the end. But there you go then, we have beaten the pole at Assen, and we still have been doing it every race since the beginning of the 2018 season. We managed to actually achieve it every time. I don't think I'd know what to do if I couldn't do it, but it feels like we can still do it for now at least. The next one's going to be hard, Sachsenring. I'm going to get very angry at that one, I feel, because it's just, to gain time at Sachsenring, it's just so easy to invalidate, so easy to make mistakes, so, you know. But that is next week, so I don't have to do that yet, luckily. But I hope you did enjoy that one. Hopefully the video wasn't too long. I'll try and cut out some time if I can, cut out some attempts that, you know, are stupid. Like a few times I just went hot into the chicane, like I'd reset and then I'd go hot into the chicane and I'd crash or just abandon my lap because I went hot into the chicane. So yeah, I'd obviously like to just not include those ones because they're a bit stupid. But yeah, like I said, I hope you did enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next one.